What's up guys, it's Hubs. Hope everyone had a good Mother's Day. Got a new video for you guys here. It's another one about Serin. She's a pretty popular topic now. And I got a request to actually use Serin to beat Zebra. He's the boss in the second map of that place I can never pronounce. Palmyna, whatever. The map is Encervis. And then in addition, I'm using my team of Serins to beat Cardies, the last boss in the open seal. And then finally, I think, I also did the Formidable presence. If you haven't seen my other video on where I think is the best place to get experience Zell and drops, this is the same map. The end boss is the 5-star form of all the starters, except for Atro and Magris at least. So let's see, the video on the left would be Cardies, the video in the middle is the Formidable presence, and the video on the right is Zebra. You can see, for the most part, it's my 5 Serins. The types are 4 Anima, 1 Breaker. My Animas are all max level, and all of them have Brave Burst 9 to 10, pretty much all maxed out. For the left video, I just brought they're all using angelic foils in my left video. Friend unit is using a Muramasa, so it's pretty strong. You can also see that Dragon Mimic on the left there. He's only doing 600 damage because Serin actually has this amazing ability in her Brave Burst where there's a chance that it might cause weakness on the enemy, and it actually works on a lot of bosses. And it will probably work on every single enemy in Frontier Hunter as well, if you didn't know. In Frontier Hunter, every single season of it so far, all bosses have been, you could paralyze them, you could curse them, so I feel like injury or weakness, those are going to be pretty useful as well, and Serin's got that. So I mean, when you're fighting against some extremely powerful units and you are able to cause injury on them, or is it weakness? I think it's weakness. They're going to do very little damage to you. I mean, that Dragon Mimic was doing 1/3 of the damage to my Serins in that part of the video. But anyways, moving on. My middle video, I'm using Lugina, but you could see that there's a bug right now where his name is printed out as Blade Hero Zilban, and that is totally incorrect. That bug came up like 2 weeks ago. It's kind of weird. But his leader skill is actually pretty good as well. It's a rainbow leader skill. I mean, it gives 50% additional attack and defense for the first 2 turns, which might have been pretty useless because I think they're all equipped with angelic foils still. And just so you know, his leader skill and angelic foils don't actually stack, so I think I was getting no benefit at all. And I probably only picked him because I didn't want to wait around for another friend of mine to get Serin as their friendly unit so I could pick it. He's still a great unit though, regardless, because I still get the defense boost, whereas I don't get the attack boost. Or it could have been I was using Havoc Axes, which are one of the new spheres now, which increase critical hit rate. Greatly increases. I don't know what that number actually is, but it's probably like 30 or 40%. It's pretty nice. I could be using that one, I don't really remember. And then in the last video on the right, where the Zebra video, I actually brought a Malnaplis. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Which is a 5-star form of what is going to be the most popular unit tomorrow morning when they release 6-star beasts. His 6-star form is called Falnius, I think, or Falnus. And his leader skill basically increases the effectiveness of Brave Crystals. Basically, it's 1.5 times effectiveness, and his Brave Burst in 5-star is only an AoE area effect Brave Burst that does damage, but his 6-star form Super Brave Burst actually increases the drop of Brave Crystals, which is why he's such a popular unit in the next patch coming tomorrow. So because there's not too much to say about this video, I mean, you guys have seen my Serin videos before. I basically just Brave Burst every turn, and in the next turn I'll have full Brave Burst again, and I can perform the same thing over and over again, as you can also see in this video. So I'm going to take some time to actually talk about the 6-star patch tomorrow. One thing I believe is coming out is the Oracle buff. People have said, or at least people who have talked to the community representatives for Gumi have basically told us that the Oracle patch should be coming. So that, if you don't know what that is, right now Oracle units, let's take Cephia for example. Level 80, a 5-star Cephia has 4.5k HP, but once the Oracle patch hits, or the buff at least, her HP is going to go up to 4.9, which makes her a much better unit. And so her HP increases by quite a bit, and then her rec also increases, so it's complete benefit. Personally, for me, I mean, if you guys have seen my videos, I don't really favor Oracle in any situation at all, not even for Magris or Cephia. I favor their breaker types. But again, those units are, if you can get any of them, like if any Cephia is good for sure. I mean, if you have an Oracle one, it's still great. So use what you have. And then what else is coming? So then like the 6-star beasts themselves. So we got Phoenix, Eldtree, Malnaplis or Leviathan. Then we got Behemoth, Lodaga or Logada, however you say him, the dark like Scythe Grim Reaper guy. And then you got Bahamut. So out of all of them, I would say, damn, Phoenix will be okay. I mean, his Super Brave Burst, like his 6-star form is gonna have a ton more HP. His Super Brave Burst is not that great. I mean, it does attack now, but he's not really a powerful unit to start with anyways. So you really only want him for the healing anyways. Behemoth, his Super Brave Burst gives 50% boost of spark damage, so he could potentially be a really great unit to use. We've already talked about Falnius, if I'm saying that right. So he's pretty good. Eldtree is going to be a great unit. Super Brave Burst increases, or for 3 turns, invalidates all status ailments, so you can't get poisoned, weakened, injured, cursed, or paralyzed for 3 turns after using the Super Brave Burst. And then the last one, Lodaga, or I guess there's still 2 more, Lodaga, I think that's how you say his name. He actually becomes like the unit with the highest attack in the game at that point. His Super Brave Burst is actually pretty good. AoE Brave Burst with probable chance of curse, and then you have Bahamut, which is kind of like Falnius, but his Super Brave Burst is AoE paralyzed. Yeah, that's pretty much for the new units. But anyways, you can see now, like, I'm actually at the bosses in the video. So if you can't tell right now, every single one of these bosses are going to be a piece of cake. Like I said before, Cardies is actually susceptible, if I'm saying that word right again. Oh man, these words. You can weaken him or injure him, whatever that thing is called, and you can see he's doing like no damage to me. Normally you're supposed to guard on the first turn against him, because he casts Endless. He casts Endless. I think I used 1 Divine Light and I was like full HP for everyone because he was weakened. And for the middle video, you can see I think that's the 2nd round of Brave Burst, or was that the 1st round still? I think that might have been the 1st. Like, it's pretty crazy how much damage they do. And I get full Brave Burst again just because there were 4 boss units. And in the right video, Zebra, it's basically the same thing. I haven't even used any Cures or Divine Lights yet. I just popped a Water Ore and a Water Seal, and I'm just, yeah, I think he's gone next turn. And Cardies, like, he would be like my Cephia video. My Cephia video, like 4 or 5 shot him. It's only 4 or 5 shots because he heals like 3 or 4 times, which is such a pain. But basically, same thing with my Serins, like that's how strong they are. With the weakness, like he doesn't do any damage, and it's just like that. Zebra, kind of the same thing as well. And Formidable Presence, super easy. But anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys had a good Mother's Day, and have fun when the patch hits tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys.